This video is titled How to Stop Trespassers. Number 1, tell them to stay out of your yard. It doesn't matter if you live in a house or if you're renting an apartment. Because I signed a lease. That means legally I own this place for 30 days. So that means that nobody's not invited in my house unless I allow them. Nobody shouldn't be in my backyard or my front yard. I signed a lease, and up here it's kind of like a house. It's not like regular apartments. It's only 2 units to each apartment. But the way to handle trespassers is number 1, to tell them to stay off your property. Number 2, if they come back, tell them they're trespassing. Well, number 1, just tell them to stay off your property that they're trespassing. Number 2, place signs up like this right here. Place signs up like this: no trespassing in your yard. I've got one here and one on this side of my yard, but really that's not the halfway point. The halfway point is between these apartments. So there's only 2 people live in each unit. Down the hill they have more. So that's how you handle trespassers. Tell them stay out of your yard. And the problem, tell them stay out of your yard. Number 2, put up signs. And number 3, contact your landlord. And number 4, I had an argument with next door neighbor. She said she could just walk through my yard yesterday, stand in it when she got ready. I said, no, you can't. She said, you don't own this place up here. I said, yes, I do. This lot right here, I do. I signed a lease. That means I own it every 30 days. I pay rent every 30 days. It's a month by month lease. I have the right to say who can come in my house or who can be in my yard, front yard or backyard. So I had to make a point. So number 1, tell them to stay out of your yard. Number 2, number 1, tell them to stay out of your yard. Number 2, place up no trespassing signs. Number 3, tell the landlord what's going on. Make him aware of the situation. And number 4, make a police report. I did all 4. Now I'm good to go. No more trespassers. Now the problem was, well, let me turn the camera back around on me. I'm sorry for flipping it around. The problem was this. Well, I actually need to have it the other way. I would be sitting out here in my chair, minding my own business in my yard, and people would just come from this parking lot out here. Some of them total strangers, visiting these people that lived in these apartments next door, visiting them, and just walk right through my yard, total strangers, and look at me like I'm doing something because I'm out here sitting in my own yard like I'm doing something wrong. So I told them, and she come over here yesterday, my neighbor, and said, this right here is a liability. I said, no, the only liability is you need to stay the heck out of my yard. I almost tripped on it. I said, well, people don't need to be walking through my yard anyway. That's what the sidewalk is for around front. There's a sidewalk. Walk around there. Stay out of my yard. And she was cussing at me and all this and that. And I said, she was cussing at me and all this and that. And I said, as far as I'm concerned, I've told you to get out of my yard. I've done told you you're trespassing and get off my property. I called the law, talked to Officer Phillips, downtown Kingsport, Tennessee. Said if there's any more problems, she'll be glad to come out here and take care of her. Or him, whoever. So, I mean, you got to handle it the right way. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you think about the situation. So there's a trespassing sign here, no trespassing. I've got one right here, and I used a wire lattice. I bought all this. The sign was about $280, $289. The wire lattice was about $389 a piece. So I don't know. I got what, $15 in the $13 following tax and all in the signs and the lattice. And see, the halfway mark is actually between these apartments. This is my stuff. There's a sidewalk around here. That's where they're supposed to walk, not through the yard. So they're supposed to walk down the sidewalk. It's windy today. Quite windy. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you think about the situation. Did I handle the situation correctly? Let me know. And I'll start walking around here with cameras again. That keeps a lot of people honest, if you know what I mean. I've got good neighbors and I've got a lot of bad neighbors. But in this building, she's a nice lady. She's 81 years old. But neighbors next door I don't care for, period. And there's quite a few down the hill I don't care for. But it is what it is. This is all about how to handle trespassers. It's a nice day. A little bit cloudy, overcast. And it's beautiful and green here. I cut my front yard and my backyard, and I'm going to cut the lady's yard next door. I've cut her front yard. The dandelions drawn up, as you can see over here. Yeah, I'll walk around and show you. See her backyard? I'm going to cut hers for her. She's 81 years old. So I've got good neighbors and I've got bad neighbors. See how high it is? Probably about 8 inches high. So thanks for watching. Like I said, down in the comments below, let me know what you think about the situation. How would you have handled it? Did I handle it correctly? Would you like to be sitting in your backyard grilling out, and here comes people just walking through your backyard that don't even live there? You didn't invite them to walk through your yard. I think you would be teed too, or peed, or mad. Leave comments. Did I handle it correctly? How would you have handled the situation? Give me your input. You know, I'm the nicest person you ever met, but if you make me mad, I can be tough, I can be mean. But I try to treat people with respect. But when you got neighbors that don't respect other people's boundaries, you have to do what you have to do. Please like, comment, subscribe as always. Be happy, positive, focused. If you ain't laughing, you ain't living. Continue to share my videos. Help my channel to continue to grow. I will see you all in the next video. Big O's out with a shout.